Welcome to another great episode of Careful Boys. Today we have a very special guest. We have Mr. Hans Kim.
Welcome.
Hans. Be here. No, just kidding. All right, let's go.
Great first impression.
Yes, Joe.
Dude,
You're
yeah,
welcome.
so we've seen you killing it on Kill Tony, and you're opening for Rogan now?
Yeah,
Holy crap, man.
pretty crazy.
You were just you were a regular in Kill Tony for a while, but then before that, were you just a random walk up and you get a minute to make them laugh?
Totally American success story, the American dream. Just from the bucket to the private jet.
Yeah, dude. So have you guys watched Kill Tony?
Yeah, it's hilarious. That's where I found him first, and then like I saw his stand up there, and his delivery's just so different from everybody else.
Yeah.
And also like he's just getting railed on by Tony, and then he's just it's just funny.
But he can hang.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Thing,
yeah, but he's dishing it back, but his delivery's always consistent. And then so I hit him up and I was like, dude, you're fucking hilarious, man. So I was like, you gotta come to JK. We gotta have you here.
Hey, who hit you up first, Joe or Bart?
I don't remember. I think you did.
Oh.
But he responded to Bart. That's why he's here.
Oh,
The Booker.
No, he responded to me too. But I think at that time it was you were probably, I remember we were at Vegas at the same time and you just did the opener for Rogan.
MGM Grand.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm not in LA yet. So then after that, I went off to Hawaii. We stopped chatting.
Yeah.
Oh.
The LA thing, like once I'm here, like I've been doing a lot of stuff, so that's like good because everything's here, especially the Asian stuff. A lot of the Asian stuff.
There's a lot of
is
Asian
here.
A
stuff.
lot of
yeah.
Asian stuff.
Have you noticed anything particularly different in terms of what the Asian stuff is like?
It's more high octane. This is like the peak, the cream of the crop of the Asians.
Oh, any other Asian shows? What other Asian shows are you doing?
I don't. It's their competition, but yeah, I mean, I don't want to like.
We're
give
competing.
Publicity. No, just kidding. I'm doing Dumbfounded.
Oh no!
Cut that. Yeah. We don't mention his fucking name on here, okay? Sorry, what else are you doing?
Have you done Celebration?
No.
How about Invasion? No?
You haven't done any of the pun
Caucasian.
ones? Yeah.
Yeah. You never did those?
I did Celebration.
Persuasion.
Yeah, Asian Persuasion 2022.
God, dude.
All the college shows, they think they're so unique, but every fucking year they name their college event. The Asian club gets together, they're like, what should we call it? Oh, I know what it is. It's Asian Invasion.
Money.
Yeah.
Celebrasia.
Yeah, Preparation.
Celebration is pretty good.
Celebration, right? Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, those are good. So I feel like you've probably seen a lot of different Asian communities, being that you started in, I'm gonna say Jersey is where you were born.
Yeah.
Brunswick. And then you went, Seattle from there?
Yeah.
And then to New York.
Yeah.
Oh, but you went to school in Georgia, right?
Atlanta. Yeah.
Atlanta, okay.
Damn, you know.
And then,
Dang, what's his blood type, Brian?
We're gonna tell your story. Yeah.
And then you want to get into haircuts, but then you're like, nah, I want to do comedy instead.
What do I want to do next?
and then when did you get Korean?
Korean the whole time.
So then,
Proud to be.
when you traveled around that much, do you feel like you saw? Was that anything to do with like? Were you part of different Asian communities at all? Or were you just kind of doing whatever?
I usually did the church thing with my parents. So
okay.
I got to know the Asian community that way, and that's fun. That's cool, you know. But you can't have sex with anyone there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Bummer.
I would argue that the most sex comes from church.
They're
the horniest.
Well, yeah.
I know. I'm not.
But they don't always look the best.
No.
I like church girls.
Well, you probably went to a church with cool-looking girls.
I didn't go to church.
Oh,
Maybe
never
that's
mind.
why.
Stacked church girls, because then it's like whatever they're wearing, you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Sunday dresses.
That's good.
Where do you reside now?
Austin, Texas, home of the freedom fighters.
Did you decide to go there to do comedies?
Yeah, killed Tony, and then I became a regular. I was living in
Your
a.
aim was Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So you moved there to do Kill Tony. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
so sick,
And it
yeah.
worked out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You said you were living in a van?
Yeah, I was living in a van, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to Austin, check it out, and then get out of there before the summer hits. But then I got it, and then I was like, fuck, I have to live in a van in Texas just to do Kill Tony.
What was that like? How long were you able to live in a van?
It's like waking up in a sauna.
But some people, they glamorize that shit like, I'm a van influencer.
Yeah.
I'm living the van life. But for you, it was more like, I'm poor.
Yeah, it's practical. This is like,
Yeah.
like a tatami mat. It's like very Asian, very like Marie Kondo.
Yeah.
It's interesting how people always want to talk to people who used to live in vans, but not who currently live in vans.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
It's too
sexy
unrelatable.
as a past tense thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you were moving all those times, your family was not coming with you to all these things?
No, yeah, they were just chilling, being Asian somewhere.
Did they also Asian you and be like, oh, you don't want to be a doctor?
No, they were just glad I wasn't in jail or like doing drugs on a homeless.
Oh, that's good.
Kind of way.
But you did complete mechanical engineering, right?
Yeah, I have a degree, Bachelor of Science. I'm very bad at it. Don't have me build any bridges, it'll fall down.
Really? Have you tried Bridge Simulator or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bridge simulator?
Yeah, fuck yeah. It's on Steam, dude. Check it out.
Sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Did you want to invent shit or something with mechanical
I wanted to
engineering?
not be a loser. I just wanted to make a lot of money and have like a normal office job.
What happened? What transitioned you from in that path to becoming loser?
I just didn't see the larger picture. Like, why am I building bridges for these fucks? I don't even have healthcare.
Oh, they don't give you healthcare? I thought those kind of companies are loaded.
Well, yeah, they do, but I wasn't. I have to like, get through. I have
Not
to
as
get
an intern.
hired.
Yeah.
So when were you inspired to be a clown?
When I failed at mechanical engineering, and I had no other option.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all clowns here.
But you got a bachelor's though in it.
Yeah, you didn't fail.
You didn't fail.
Why do you say you failed?
I mean, I failed in the job. Like,
Oh, the
the job
job part.
wasn't really happy with me, and also like I didn't get good grades, so it's hard to get a job.
Oh, they look at your grades?
Yeah, you gotta have good grades too.
But do you feel like you were ever like really in it though? Like your heart was really in it?
No,
You couldn't give a shit
I
probably.
was just going through the it was just school to me. Like I don't like school.
If I'm like a kid and I'm like, man, I want to be, I don't know what I want to do yet. Sell me on mechanical engineering.
Well, you'll be having stability. You'll have like a mediocre life. You'll have safety and security, and you can be like a cow, like cattle.
Sounds great.
I love cows.
the machine.
Salesman.
Kind of it.
So where did this comedy, like from mechanical engineering to like stand-up comedian, where did that happen? Like, yeah.
I mean, it's all
I know.
it's all engineering jokes. No, it's all Joe Rogan. Honestly,
You're inspired by him?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's like this is a meritocracy. This is like fun. This is individualistic. I don't have to rely on some bullshit. So if you can charge people at the door to come watch your show, then you can make money. It just seemed like a good.
So that must be mind-blowing that this guy inspired you to actually pursue comedy, and then you end up opening for him.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
Come true. Like I've been watching him from afar, molding my life based on what he says, and then he's like, "You did well. You have become the thing I wanted you to become." And it's like, yeah.
Now open for me.
That's so sick, dude. Did you ever get like along the way? Did you ever get any other affirmations from like just people in your life or friends that were like, "Hey, you're really funny, man. You should do this." Like,
Yeah, I mean, I got affirmation when I was doing it. Like I wasn't failing at it.
yeah.
I was doing well in Seattle, and then I went to New York, and I kind of struggled for 3 years. But people still told me I was funny. I still felt good, and you can't deny what you feel in the room. So every day in stand-up, you get access to an audience. So just fueled myself with that,
When you say struggling in New York, what do you mean by that?
They weren't fucking with me. They weren't booking me on stuff. They were just like, whatever, we don't need you. But I was just doing the open mic. You can't stop people from doing open mics. So I just kept doing that.
Unfortunately.
I think the cool thing about seeing Hans on Kill Tony is that a lot of your comedy comes from your natural responses to somebody talking. Like it's not all just like one man, one mic kind of thing, but I feel like you really shine just answering someone's question, like plainly.
Yeah.
Did you do crowd work?
Yeah, sometimes. Usually when they shout out something, I don't like to do it unless I have to, because then it doesn't feel like I'm doing it honestly. I'm just like, what do you do for work? Where are you from? Then it's like, I could be doing this about anyone. But some people are really good at that, which is fine. But yeah, I like to like do it honestly and like, oh, shut the fuck up or something. Because then if the audience wants them to shut up, then it's like easier to tell them to shut up.
And everyone goes, "Yay! Fuck the heckler!" Yeah.
But
You
that's
gotta
like,
get the audience on your side.
I feel like he's special because his fucking crowd work. Like when they asked you, or when Tony asked you, what are your top 3 hated races?
Yeah.
And he had all good answers.
What were they?
I didn't watch
wanna
all
know.
of the answers.
I mean, because like it's not like there's comedians that are funny, and then there's some that will just like melt down under Kill Tony. Like there's not built for that. You know?
Sometimes it's rough to watch. Sometimes I can't watch it.
But then his shit's like he's like standing up to it, but it's not like it's not hitting back. It's just like you're fucking tai chiing it. It's like fucking dope.
The Asian way, Asian conversation style. Like, oh yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Then make it completely different.
That's true.
I still want to know what his top 3.
You want to know the top 3?
You don't have to do the bit because we know you. That's
I mean,
hacky.
it
But
doesn't translate. It was like more in the moment, but
Yeah, it's gonna sound so bad now.
Americans, Native Americans, and African Americans.
Oh, I think I seen that one.
But it wasn't like a bit. It's like they were just straight up asking him, and he just like was answering. That's what's so amazing about it. Like, what would most people even say in that situation?
Sri Lankans don't get much hate, so I'd say go for it.
Yeah. They give you some shine.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that they exist. So the fact that I know that they are there is like positive for
That's
them.
awareness.
Tiny island, right?
Yeah, right by India.
It's an island.
MIA.
One of the most corrupt places on the earth.
Sri Lanka? Yeah, it is pretty.
Is ran by just nepotism and family.
Well, isn't that the family that ditched it too?
Yeah.
Other conversation, but yeah, bad.
Whoa.
Well, you're right. It definitely doesn't work in the room, does it?
Well, yeah, most shit asking after the fact isn't gonna be.
Definitely should have been there for
Definitely
the moment.
felt weird after you said it.
That's what's funny about Kill
Sorry,
Tony
guys.
material out of context is always weird.
Let's just try one more. Let's just see if it's weird one more
Such a
time.
unique show too.
That's a different room.
Well, the format's what? You do a minute and then he just roasts you for like 30 minutes?
Interview.
How does it, oh.
It's just like him asking questions like, why did you say that? Where are you from? Let's find out what something interesting you could have talked about is. And then they find out more about you, and then it's like, yeah, you should have talked about this instead of like your random observation about butterflies or birds and pigeons.
So is it like you're getting critiqued, like you prep material and then comics critique you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you get a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, but I just didn't get the format because I was like, are these guys just roasting each other all day, or are they are they really like helping you develop material, or like?
Yeah. It's a little bit of both.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's really about the show. They want to have a good show, and then helping you is like, well, if we get around to it.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go with all this? Like, obviously you're doing stand-up already. So, like, but are you the guy who's like, I want to do the sitcom thing? Are you the guy who's like, I want to do like the FX show?
I would like to just like do comedy over and over again, just headlining, do an hour in front of different places, and just get really good at talking to people and getting good at the art of comedy and making a positive time in a room full of people. I think I just want to do stand up, but if I can do other things, I'd love to do sketches and TV shows if it's easy, but if it gets in the way of the comedy, then no.
Nice.
So you just love stand up, and then so for like comedic acting and all that, that's more like as a fun side thing if the opportunity comes through.
It'd be disrespectful for me to be like, I'm an actor, like I spent no time doing it. It's like a comedic actor being like, I want to be a stand-up. It's like, you're not a stand-up yet.
Yeah.
So I respect the art form too much to do it. I'm too, like, yes, no, I feel like I wouldn't be the best at it. Like, I would be like a good, like, autistic character, maybe.
That's a good niche.
Is Kevin James' acting career offensive to you? Like, offensive to acting, you think?
It's offensive to my bank account.
Okay.
Get jealous.
You spend so much money on it.
'Cause he-
Buying so many box sets.
You always go see the movie.
Yeah.
He drops.
Yeah.
the zookeeper.
Do you are you
Black.
friends with Jason Cheney?
No, I don't think so. I met him recently at the Comedy Store.
Dang, he said you guys are friends.
Oh shit.
I'm just kidding. He didn't say that shit.
Just cut that out.
He comes here often. I just saw that he like a post with you guys together. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I just met him.
Yeah,
Super nice.
he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Nice is a good word for him, yeah. Hey, can you explain your shirt? I like your shirt.
It was actually at the MGM Grand. Right after I did the set and Joe was getting off stage, someone threw this shirt at Joe.
And Joe's like, I don't want it.
I don't want it. Yeah, I picked it up.
Oh shit.
Fucking Joe's reject shirt? That's sick.
I know.
Would that fit Joe Rogan?
No way.
My whole career.
You get his leftovers.
He's like,
crop
let me check
top.
size. Yeah, no, here.
But the successful part is his leftovers is still probably millions and fucking like it's still extremely. I know.
Yeah.
So how many times did you do Kill Tony as a regular before that happened?
Well, I did my first arena in March, and I became a regular in May. But I was opening up for Joe in the Vulcan for like 6 months before that. So it took about 6 months for me to start doing it at the Vulcan in Austin.
How did that conversation happen? Like, did he see you on Kill Tony first, or did you guys know each other separately? And then he's like,
He called me up. Tony was like, hey, come on, Joe wants to have you.
as opener.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I have a show. I was like, fuck that show. Come do this.
But I have an obligation. I said I would.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck the local scene. No, just kidding.
Are people like trying to use you to get to Rogan now?
Yeah, unsuccessfully.
Straight up, huh? Yeah.
I don't even have it, you know?
You use Tony to communicate. You don't even direct line.
Like a Chinese whisperer.
That's so funny.
That must get so old hearing that.
Oh, dude, that's
So-
what I was saying about Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, so you don't like it when people ask you to get to Rogan?
No.
Because Nick was about to ask.
Don't bring it up, don't bring it up.
We did talk about this
We're out of
yesterday.
questions now because that's all we were
waiting the last 4 minutes for
We were just gonna hit you with that the whole time.
So don't ask
Your
about
face
it.
was on the strip, right, with Rogan and them. Because I remember during that time when you guys were doing MGM, I was driving around and I was like, oh shit. I think the sign had you guys.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm glad.
That's a badass response to that, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking see it. I was probably too busy.
He's like, my face was on the strip?
That's probably working.
Didn't see it.
Probably doing stand-up.
No fucking idea.
Face has been on a lot of strips.
Was that like your biggest show after like your audience?
Yeah. Audience-wise, I mean, they were all big. They're all equal. Like, I did the MGM Grand. I did the London O2 Arena. I did the Schottenstein Center. I did the ViStar Arena. So they're all amazing.
A lot of arena.
How long is your opener set?
15 minutes,
Oh wow. Damn.
What's the longest you've done so far?
like an hour.
Damn.
I did 50 minutes last night.
Nice.
Doing it in Oxnard.
Oh yeah. I saw
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oxnard.
It'll be a nice drive.
One time.
Oh, yeah?
It's a big comedy
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
Did would you say that your sense of humor, or at least parts of it, are innate? Where like, does your family have the same kind of humor you do?
Yeah, it's like
They do?
quiet, like, well, fuck this. This is stupid.
And they just have quiet bangers that just kind of come out every now and then.
Yeah. That's kind of my thing. I'm not like a large like personality. I'm just more like,
Yeah.
why would you be a large personality? I'm just gonna make fun of large personalities.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it. I don't think there's a lot of people with that comedy niche, you know?
Right.
Sit in the pocket,
Yeah.
like your style.
That's why I like his delivery.
Yeah, it's
Because
like
everyone's fucking loud.
Yeah.
And then he comes in and he stands out because he's the same volume and tone no matter what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the cool
Makes
one.
people listen more.
Yeah, you command more
cooler.
attention
Like,
actually.
what is he saying?
Yeah.
they're
We're
more
like, "Shh."
they're more engaged.
What is he saying?
The quiet guy's saying something. Let's hope it's not about how he's gonna murder us.
I also like how I don't know if it's like a real effect, but it sounds less offensive when you say things the way you do.
Yeah, it's like sweet. You could probably say a lot of things. I'll be like, yeah, this guy has a point.
Like when you watch his stuff transcribed, you're just like, good lord. But like if it's him, it's like, oh yeah, I can see that.
I feel safe around him, you know?
Yeah, it's Sri Lanka, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I think he could read Kanye and I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can talk about
Yeah. We can talk about that.
Yeah, that's all Kanye needs is like a more chill tone of voice.
Yeah. He sounds too angry about it, right?
Yeah, he's that anxious.
It's like
Too passionate.
Yeah.
delivery.
Making it too real.
It's true though, dude.
If Kanye did it while he's playing with toys, I think he could get away with it. if he's just playing with action figures.
Real voice when he says the Jewish media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't sound so mad, if you said
Yeah.
like the Jewish media,
Yeah.
as opposed to like the fucking Jewish media.
Don't grit your teeth. Yeah, that's not nice.
Throw it away.
But yeah, it's cool to congrats on everything though.
Thanks,
like
man.
in general, that's really awesome to see that rocket up like that.
Thank
That's
you.
super
Yeah,
cool.
it's been amazing. I've been super blessed.
Have you upgraded your van at all?
Yeah, I have a house.
Hell yeah.
That's an upgrade.
In Austin?
Yeah.
But no AC.
Yeah, still keeping it real. Still showering in a Planet Fitness.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's
I'm at an EOS.
it's cheap. Yeah.